welcome back to another episode of Project Zomboid, doing a 0 to hero run. So, we're going to start back up, continuing to move our base around, which is most time consuming, but hopefully this base will keep us going for a good while, have hopefully minimal difficulties. We are currently overweight fish. And we are working on getting through everything just real quick. All skills are mostly just 1 to 3 at most. Slowly getting them all up here. Slowly getting up the long-term ones that take way more investment in for getting up. So, current course of action seems to be we will get to moving everything to this school, then trying to get back up to the bookstore up this alleyway. Hopefully things go well with that, and we can just get a few of the crafting books. We're hoping. And that's about it. That's all I can really announce about this. It's mostly going to be chill going back and forth, and potentially going up to a bit of a fight, because there's still a handful of zombies in that alleyway up there. Those seems like some of them migrated over to the other side of the fence for whatever reason. I won't argue, they can stay there. So that one's full, I think. No, mostly full. Only mostly dead. Almost put my flashlight in here. So that one's mostly full. Now let's actually get some candy. We'll put that in the food locker. These pans were a big thing that caused a lot of encumbrance. Oh, I know. Got those. Get these all over there. Nothing accidentally put elsewhere. Okay. Food locker gets food stuff. Alright, I'll actually just eat that. Move that a little bit away from the stuff over here. Still haven't been hit by our exercise fatigue from the night before, so we gotta be cautious with that. We are getting higher in regularity though with burpees, so that I'm hoping decreases how much bother that is. Still nothing near the front yet, so that's good. Sneaking and Lightfooted have been going up fairly decently on their own. Got our lone bucket out here. Need to figure out what we can do for that stuff. It's like, I got rocks right here I could use for... Come on. I think I can pick those rocks up, and that'd be 1 rock of 3 that I need for oh, that's limestone actually. I need 3 rocks for making a campfire, and then we've got plenty of like random junk that we could use for starting a fire, but it's got to cook at least for 10 seconds for sterilizing a bucket of water. And there's our pain right there. Only some minor right now. Once we get loaded up here, though, gonna get a lot more. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? So much here that it's gonna be quick to overburden us. Yeah. Boy. Actually, can we make a stir fry right now? Yeah. We'll get to work on making a stir fry with what we got. Currently running low on some foodstuffs because of the items we do have. But this will probably end up staying here to have us a decent food item to get back to. Turn. Damn it. I hate that it does that. Turn on. Goofy thing. So cook this up and go from there. But like all this stuff has pretty much been emptied out. We still have a few food items right there. I would take this backpack. I might actually leave my current backpack. I might just drop off this backpack and then take my flashlight and my rags with me. And then come back, grab this one, and carry some of this food stuff. What's this at now? Almost halfway. Because we still have utensils finish up, miscellaneous is done, that's done. Regular cupboard's done. This has a bunch of stuff in it right now, so that's already going to be full when I come back. And then all this water right here and these two waters right here, well, these two buckets right there are all fresh water. I do have a lot of fresh water I can access at the school itself from the water fountains, the sinks, and everything that's in the school as is. But it's not a bad idea to like start early with getting some things together. Like I know with Carpentry 3 I can do rain catchers. Build rain collectors. And I've got some garbage bags. So I've got enough garbage bags I should be able to build like 5 of these if I wanted to. And those could be used for watering my crops without having to use fresh water. Well, untainted water. So there's that already at least. We'll eat. I'll grab you. Put you in the regular area. Eat half. And then put the rest of it into the fridge. And the fridge also has stuff, but I don't want to drag this stuff out until it's like the dead last sort of stuff. Yeah, we got our pain going on. That's probably up to, yeah, muscle strain. I'm hoping as the regularity for burpees gets higher and higher, it's less and less that it causes pain. I have noticed that it doesn't seem to last as long sometimes for the exercise fatigue, or else I'm just grasping at straws for anything to be helpful on. Hey, sneaking one. So sneaking level 3 now. This should be not too far away then. So getting that sneak up higher makes less likely those little turds will see me, well, notice me while I'm running around. Would be cool to get sneaky enough that I can just go by an entire horde without them noticing me. But I'm probably a long way out from that still. And the only kitchen stuff's on the first floor for this place, so moving that from down there to up here is going to definitely be a bit of a hassle. But it's something that I will have to do because I want to. Alright, just cut off some time. Give me my flashlight. And give me my rags. And you get put on the ground. There we go. So that's that already emptied out. Actually, I could put these in my fanny pack, I think. Yeah, there we go. Yay. So that means that's unloaded. Then we just have to go back and grab what we have in the backpack and come back here. So, slowly packing on some weight for when we get to the harder part of stuff, where energy goes out and we're stuck with trying to get agriculture going. Which I could go to out the other door and get dirt from the yard right there. I just forget if that whole part's fenced off that the zombies can't get to. I don't think it is. Like, I'm sort of certain that the back of the school isn't fully fenced off. I'd probably have to look at the B42 map. Yes, I will date it at this point. To see what I got. Those are stumps. That's just garbage. I'm just like scanning for what could potentially be just rocks on the ground. There's Lightfooted 3 now. So yay. Okay, come over here. How's my water flask doing? Water flask is so-so. Grab you. I won't let you just wear you. There we go. Wear. And that instantly puts me to overweight. Just the way it is. No, another thing, like while I'm ripping apart furniture and stuff, I'm gonna have definitely lots of scrap wood that I could use for fire. Some of the trees around here, whenever I chop them down, I know a single log is 6 in-game hours of burning. This, I think, is just a log that I can dig up, and well, not dig up, but just pick up and use. Well, it's either a log or else a large branch. We got some sticks over there. There are a few trees around here that I could use for getting heat source stuffs going. So winter isn't super scary for me at the moment. I think most of my insulation is fairly decent, except for hands and head. Some of which are like really high, so. But oh boy, it's gonna take us a while whenever we go through like ripping all this stuff up. There's so much to do in the school year for things that I can take apart. I think most all these tables I can disassemble. Yeah, I can disassemble those. Okay, so here we go. Got another first aid kit right here. Which I can place. I'll place you here too. Just so I know there's another first aid kit here. Then all this down to the waters. I'll put in here. Just because I don't really want to lose track of the waters, I'm going to put them on the table here. This is probably one of the more annoying parts, trying to get used to setting everything down. 2 plastic cups, which can only be heated up in microwaves. Then a singular teacup. Ta-da! Almost had 4, 3, 2, 1. I am too lazy to pick them all back up and reorganize it. That leaves that. The fanny pack has the 2 important things that I want to keep with me. These all I'll move into here. Actually, I like the Spippo one a little bit more, so I'll probably switch over to that backpack and place this one down on the desk here. There we go. Got our backpack back. So that's 2 big loads done, and now we've got, I think, 1 more trip, and then it's food stuff, if we can't get it with this big trip. And we're basically set for getting the last of the water stuffs, if we can't just stuff it all into the backpack with with the other thing. The biggest pain in the butt is the water buckets, those things being 11 each. That's like 1 in my backpack and then 1 in my hands, which is like super over encumber me. Hello, decayed. I knew what. That was way too close. Hit 1 again, thinking I didn't have my stuff equipped. That was bad. I should have known I had my bat equipped because of how my character's standing. Close call. Yeah, if this ends up being the last trip, then basically we are set for trying to figure out where we're going to sleep at whenever we're at the school. Because I don't think I can pick up this bed. And try. 53% chance that I can break it. Either way, let's see here. What we got left? We've got these in here. That's 15.4 right there, so that's going to take us up to overweight. Yeah. A little bit overweight, but all done. All empty there. All empty there. Food stuff here. Let's actually just eat that. And then we'll throw the frying pan in our backpack to decrease weight some. So that's everything but the countertops and the fridge emptied. Yay. There's strength up again. Nice, finally strength 2. They actually took us down a little bit for our weight. So nice, nice, nice. Gives us a little bit more strength with our attacks. A little bit more knockback. Reduced muscle strain, so that's good. Means hopefully we can get more of that stuff done with the burpees. Slowly getting closer to being able to have like a normal loadout. For starters, I'll be able to hold a screwdriver and a hammer without being overweight. It's like that's probably the biggest killer whenever we're starting off with the 0 to hero run. Having such a limitation on what you can carry as like weapons and other equipment for doing trades, well, crafts stuff. Of course, it automatically defaults to that. These desks carry a crap ton. I almost don't want to destroy some of them up here. Just have them use them for holding everything. It's like these are 65. The boxes I think are like 30 something. Nothing else missing. Okay. How much are the boxes? Yeah, 32 for the boxes. Garbage can is 26. And this is 65 also. So this big ass thing is 65, while these little desks are 65 as well. And then the big teacher's desk is only 23. Ugh. Goofy games. Got a few of those in there. I guess one sort of downfall of having the zombie spawn stuff off is you're not going to be getting as many digital watches to rip apart if you're not having these random zombies just spawning wherever they feel like it. It feels like at times. I do sort of comprehend how the spawn mechanics are. Like, if this is a square that they are going to spawn in, they start from the edge of the map, like the very edge of the map, and it's like a straight line to where that spawn box is. And if anything gets in the way that they cannot get through normally for pathing while walking around, then they don't spawn in that box anymore. Well, they won't be able to spawn in that box. So if I put tall fences all the way around here, they wouldn't be able to spawn. Any of the ones that have a spawn that's inside this parking lot and such would not be able to get there. I think these fences count as well. I'm not 100% sure. I'm fairly certain though. That's something I can always research. There's always something new to research, it seems. So I guess that adds more flavor to the game. Alrighty, so empty, 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 empty. That just leaves stuff on the countertops. Backpack is selected. How much is this gonna hit me for? Not enough to stop me. Can I take one of the buckets? Maybe. Yes. Does put us overweight, but that gets that out of the way. And then there's also the radio here. One bucket in the radio, and then the food stuff, which we might eat some of it before we even head out of the house. But being up to strength 2 alone is already giving us a good bit more that we can carry. Having a backpack. If we happen to find any holsters that give us something else we could potentially wear for guns. I don't know. I think like next big upgrade would be if I found a hiking backpack. Honestly, I don't think I've ever pushed on this long by myself to have to learn about these things. I have done okay in my cousin's playthrough. Well, my cousin's server, but not enough that it's been like a major deal. I'm wondering what the hell is up with that stuff. I'm guessing if I had a mop and water bucket, I could potentially clean that up, I'm guessing. Okay, what are you at? Oh, this is all water, so I can just place item, put that up there. And then here we go, getting close in. Place. Put this big, come on, get up on the table. There we go. Big bottle of water. The bucket of water is going to be a big drop on the encumbrance. I'll put this back here so I don't forget that I have buckets here. There we go, instantly unencumbered. Place all these. Let's fill out some of these rows that aren't done. Then we got these pans. Place all these. Having these filled up with water gives us good chunk of water here. Why did I have to move over like that just to do that? Okay, so that's that empty. Soon. Yeah, screw it. I'm gonna go a little bit long in this episode just to finish this up. Then we can start the next episode with breaking things down and getting some stuff worked on here. Mainly because it's going to be getting close to the end of the day. And we know what we usually do for the end of the day on this. We do our exercise, then we do a sleepy time. Big pain in the butt is not having a stove to work with at school. Because they don't have a home ec class thing here. God, I miss home ec. That was a very useful class. It really disappointed me when I found out it is like one of the big things they took out of schooling stuff. It taught you some useful skills, like being able to cook instead of just TV dinners crap. Nothing against you if you do survive off TV dinners. I just like having a bit more balanced diet. Okay, what do we got here? We got fresh uncooked Brussels sprouts, chicken fingers, bag of fries. I wish you like mix these. Actually, we'll put you both in here to dry out. Cook to remove unhappiness mouse. Okay, grab one, grab two. I thought I hit eat actually. No other recipes with it. So we'll just pop these in the oven here. Probably doesn't take really long to cook. Let's see here. So we had this bucket and a radio. Dismiss that. Bucket in there. Surprised that didn't instantly take us up. Don't have stuff to disassemble. I did turn this off, right? Yeah, I did. Okay, so we will want to use pickup to get the radio. Can I even move this? Yeah, we can. 40 encumbrance though, so that's a bit of a monster right there to move. And it's cooked already, nice. Grab all. Eat all one of them. Doesn't give a whole lot of hunger, does it? I'm wondering if... Yeah, I can't even play it and put anything else with it. Where did the radio go? Why did the radio go there? That should take us underweight. Okay, yeah. Trying to think of what I could take with me that won't go bad. This one will go bad, I think. Alright. Can we move this? If we have a screwdriver and electrical, but we only have 3, so we can't. Well, we have to get up to 3, so we can't move it. Dang it. They really pushing to make sure you can't do anything useful with electrical before you hit a certain level. Screw it. We'll take both these out. Can't open them both at the same time. That's so stupid. Open bag. Open bag. We'll cook this up and we'll get the last of this out in this run. And this will finish up our migration. I don't want to sit here overweight, so I'm just waiting. Let's see here. So we got that. Sneaking slowly, getting up there, same with Lightfooted as well. I hate how much it takes to get these up to level. But I want to get these cooked. Okay, got a little bit longer to make sure they're all cooked through. Whenever I was playing with my cousin, we had some chickens, and my character has on his has weak stomach, and one of the eggs did not cook all the way through in a pile of 5, and that sickness alone was enough to take me out. So I was very upset when that happened. Get all this, and we are done with this house. What does it take to move the couch? Pick up. Does it not let me move the couch? Doesn't let me move that. Bed, I do have a high enough carpentry for trying. That's some high encumbrance. 20 on it, so that's a bit of a pain in the butt. But we do need to figure out something for sleep stuffs. I'll see if I can take the couch from the lounge break room area thing here in the school first, as that will save me a potential issue. Otherwise, I'm going to have to try to drag one from... I'll just try dragging from this house, and then if it doesn't work... What the hell is up with that crowd over there? And there's one up there. Is that the crowd from before? From there, they just all decided to go this way? I wonder what the hell attracted them. I expected more so for them to try to like start trickling down, not just boom, suddenly there's a whole group. That's gonna delay doing anything up front. And of course, that's where the couch is. The only way to get to is from there, going near the front. There's one thing I don't get about this game. Archery, it was definitely a thing in 93. Why can't we have that in this game? And yeah, I know, oh, you're not supposed to survive forever. Well, I'm trying to. Okay, so we got 2 buckets of water. And then we got this stuff that can just go in here for now. Wait, I just threw it on the ground like an idiot. Okay. There, let's pick you up. There we go. I meant to throw it in here. We got these. Eat one of those. Sort of funny that French fries give you happiness. Flask is getting low. Okay, let's... Alright, so we are done with moving over to the school. This is our new base. That, these, that. We're pretty much set. So, thank you guys again for joining me. We don't have a whole lot changed other than getting strength up. Our sneaking and light-footed. Haven't had enough combat to get level 2 long blunt yet. Still creeping along with maintenance. Hopefully we can try to maybe pull some of those zombies down off to the side to the parking lot here and try to clear them out. But that will be for next time. Till then, we will first and foremost try to get that couch moved from downstairs to up here. That way we can use that for sleeping. These other desks we'll have to move around, get them the hell out of the way. And yeah, so this is going to be like our base of operations till we get more things done. That's probably the best we can do for now. If we get 2 rope sheet ropes out the window right here, that'll give us an escape route. Other than that, I can't think of anything else that I could do to sort of keep myself semi-safe and have a way out in case anything goes bad. I do know there's the other staircase down this way, but if they get me right at the door here, I'm sort of screwed. I wouldn't mind being able to knock this wall out and put a window in there, and then I can at least watch there. But that's for another time. Again, if you've been enjoying watching this play along, thank you. Subscribe if you want to, or whatever it is for whichever platform you're watching me on.
Until next time. Bye.